Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. Just doing a little video on the aftermath of Irma here in Columbia, South Carolina. I figured I'd take a break from listening to Sea Murders Down for My Niggas to do a video for you guys. Um, so up before the hurricane came towards where I live in Columbia, South Carolina. There was one thing I noticed. I had to kind of start looking at start paying attention to little details here and there. One of the things I noticed was that diesel was cheaper than gasoline. When I saw that, I decided to go ahead and fill up my truck and fill up. Well, what I did was I took the fuel that was in my storage cans, put it into the truck, and then filled up the storage cans and topped off the fuel tank in my truck. I think I did all that for about $22, somewhere around $25. $25. I remember it was around at the Walmart Supercenter I went to. Diesel was $2.35 a gallon. Well, gasoline was like $2.45. And when I saw that, and I remember at the pump it said premium only. So some people had bought up all the regular and all the plus, and all they had was the higher price premium. And it must have been like that at all the many other stations, because I consistently saw gasoline was higher than diesel. So I made sure I filled up as much as I could. But about a week before the storm was coming around, at least get that chore taken care of. Let's see. There was there was a lot of people buying milk. Bread was gone. I went inside to get some. I want to buy some motor oil and some Marvel Mystery Oil because I plan on doing an oil change soon. And I remember all the bread was gone. Just for kicks, I went ahead and bought some hamburgers and hot dogs because I didn't have any in the house. I like eating that kind of stuff. So I went ahead and bought that. But I just noticed all the bottled water was gone. All the bread was gone. I went to another supermarket because they ran out. Walmart was out of buns and rolls, and it was about the same story over there. People buying all this stuff to get ready for the storm. And so I was fine. I wasn't all that concerned about food. I keep a pretty good stock of food in here in our place. And I just wanted to make sure I had enough fuel in the truck. And so, all that was said and done with, I started noticing that it was now they're about breaking equal as it got closer to when the storm was coming actually here to Columbia. It was around $2.49 a gallon across the board, for both diesel and gasoline. Let's see. So we did lose power. We lost power on Monday. I remember I saw it happen. I was driving home, because we left work early, and I remember hearing a tree fall, and we had power lines behind our house, and I heard a loud bang, a blue fireball, and then all this smoke, and then heard a crash, and I had to kind of move the truck to where I can see what was going on. Then parked it, went outside and saw my neighbor's backyard. This huge tree fell over and hit two cars. While the tree fell over, it knocked down some lines and got some lines crossed. Power lines blew up. A live line, I guess it was just really hot, fell into my neighbor's grass and burnt this long streak across the grass. So we were out of power from Monday evening to about Wednesday evening, and it wasn't all that bad. One thing I did throughout those days is after I was done with work, if the power wasn't restored just yet, I slept. I figured I need the rest, and then I was up. I went out, hung out somewhere else with some friends, and power came back on Wednesday evening. But we had internet on, so we had to wait till Spectrum comes by and fix the internet line. And we got internet back today. I was recording this video on Thursday, the 14th of September. So I understand a lot of people were affected by the storm, in Florida, and I hope anybody who watched my channel who lives out there, I hope you guys I hope you're getting your lives back together. I hope the loss was minimal. And hopefully, you know, if you did lose anything, you could quickly recover it. I remember going on Reddit, you know, reading a bunch of stories that you know, about people. Guy he was in line for a generator, and he decided to give it to a woman who was able to find one for her and for her family. So that was a pretty nice story. Let's see, some funny ones on the guns Reddit. You know, about telling people not to shoot at the hurricane. It was an interesting couple of days. You know, one thing I had to do was I had to take all my plants, take them off the porch ledge, put them down on the ground where they wouldn't get blown over by the wind. Because that happened before. I had plants knocked over, and you know, cracked one of my buckets that I believe it was the Carolina Reapers were in there. Yeah, it cracked the bucket, but I was able to use the bucket up until the end of the growing season. I did work on a little project while all this was going on, and you guys will see that in the video after this one. Something pretty cool. I think it's a good thing to have if you're concerned about drinking water. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I'd say the storm really did you know, wasn't that bad of a thing, at least for me. We didn't really lose much, just you know, just power for a few days. Oh, I will say this. One thing I did was when the power was out, took advantage of the opportunity to change some outlets. So we had only 2-prong outlets in some parts of the house, and I decided to replace them with the 3-prong, the positive, negative, and the ground. And I found out while I was replacing one behind the refrigerator, we have a live gas line. So there may be something beneficial in the future should something like this happen again. You know, I'm still living here. If I ever, you know, if power goes out, I need to cook something. Well, there is a gas line, you know, that I have access to. And also, I wanted to give a little endorsement to Realtree socks. So I got some ultimate merino wool socks made in the U.S. with some imported yarns, large. I'm wearing the socks right now, and they're very comfortable. Because of the boots I wear, I gotta wear thick socks. So if you guys are looking for good socks to wear when it's getting cold outside, or just something that's nice and comfortable for your feet if you're wearing a lot of boots, I recommend, you know, Realtree. Rocky makes pretty good socks as well. But see, these are 70% merino wool, 26% stretch nylon, 2% polyester, and 2% spandex. And you know, they give like the wash instructions and all that on the side. But these are very comfortable socks. You know, if you think I'm tripping, or you think I'm bluffing, so I'm wearing them right now. I just washed them a few days ago. These are pretty comfortable. I decided to buy a new pair of socks, you know, while all this was going on, just so I have something that's you know, a little bit more resistant to any cold weather we may receive from all the rain. But that's my video. Hope you guys are doing well. Please leave in the comments in the comment section, or make a video response talking about your how did you guys make it through Hurricane Irma. If it's your first time visiting my channel, I encourage you to check out my older videos, as well as look forward for new videos to come. And you grab some complaints, send me a PM, I see if I can address them. And if you want to make a contribution to the channel, just go to my homepage, look for Give Up That Cheese on the border picture, and you can make a donation to my PayPal account, which, you know, the money will help with developing this channel and helping it grow even further. But that's my video, just my experience through Hurricane Irma. I'm Edward Jones, and thanks for watching.